Hi YouTube, welcome to Live at 5. It's 5 o'clock in the UK, and in the short breathing sequence tonight, the short yogic pranayama, which we're also doing on Instagram, we're going to learn a technique that can quite frankly transform your evening. So I'm just going to put our Instagram on now. Okay. You are now live, Mickey. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this day 3. Feels like I've been doing it for ages. This is day 3 of pranayama. Pranayama, breathing technique. Now, hi, lols. How are you? Welcome. I hope you did your steam. Just a quick footnote on that. Yesterday, Laura commented that she finds it really difficult to breathe through your nose. Well, steam, make a little sauna with your pan of water. Did you do that? Make a nice pan of water, put some lavender in it, put some, what we're talking about here, people, welcome, is that Laura, one of our participants, commented that she finds it difficult to breathe through her nose. And what I said to do before you practice is pan of hot water, make a little sauna for yourself, pan of hot water, couple of drops of lavender, couple of drops of eucalyptus or mint or something, and so it's boiling water. It's not literally boiling like that, but it's hot enough that steam is rising. Towel over the head. I do this loads. I do it all the time. Towel over your head and inhale the essential oils, and that will clear your breathing passages. And it also is very good for your skin because it's like doing a sauna. It's like a little baby sauna. So forget about that at the moment. That's a sideshow. What we're focusing on today and every day here live at 5 is alternate nostril breathing. And the reason why we're doing the same thing every day is because I really want you to master this technique, yeah? So that you're not jumping about. In traditional yogic practices, they would do the same practice over and over again, like a somewhat thing like Ashtanga yoga. Continue to do the same postures, the same practice, the same sequence over and over again until that sequence is mastered. And when that is mastered, then you can move on. In modern yoga, in modern westernized yoga, that generally doesn't happen. Every week when you go to your teacher, you expect to see something new. You would go in there and you don't go in there and go, listen, we're doing the same thing every week. I want to change. So that's us people over here, yeah? That's what we want. We want constant change, constant newness. On this channel, for the next 2 weeks, you and me, are going to practice alternate nostril breathing, Nodi Shodhana, by my very, very bad pronunciation. And what this breathing technique does is it balances the right and the left hand side of the brain. And why this is so great at 5 o'clock, welcome everyone, thank you for joining, is because, to me, this is why I picked 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the day, definitely in the UK, is a pivotal time of day. It's when the day closes down and the evening begins. And that even happens, even if you're still at work, even if you're just doing a sneaky out by the water fountain or the toilets or something like that, where you just thought, I'll sneak off and do that breathing technique. It's still, there's an energy lull. There's a switch in the energy at this time of day. And that switch in energy can go either way. It can just, quite frankly, spoil your evening because you can have let the circumstances and your reaction to those circumstances throughout the day to put you in a mood Yeah, put you in a mood where you might just think, oh, you know what? F this, or I'm just so effed off, I don't swear anymore. So that you might say, use stronger language than that. And you can be angry and aggressive. You might even feel resentful about how you had to spend your day today and what you had to do. Your boss was putting pressure on you, etc., etc. I mean, we've all been in that situation at least once. And I'm finding, using myself as a barometer and using feedback that from my friends and my family and my students, is that right now there's a lot of people are feeling very edgy. And what can happen at this time at 5 o'clock, that can build up and it can just turn into a situation in your mind from overthinking. So you just really think, you know what, something can become this, yeah. And so what we're doing is we're rebalancing our thought process so that we're cleansing out the lungs. So all that negative energy that's been stored during the day. Deeply breathing so that, deeply breathing so that increased oxygen in the blood. And that in itself is energizing, cleansing, and better brain processing. So, because what happens when you get anxious, when you become anxious, often, if you think about think about yourself. Nothing. This isn't something that none of us have been in the situation. You can always hold your breath, and then you get that very tight feeling here in your solar plexus. You get that very tight feeling, and you just that makes the whole thing worse because you're cutting off the oxygen. But enough ranting on about that, Mickey. Take us to the activity of the evening. So let's start with, I'm going to mirror you. I'm hoping that's working. This is a hand. Yes, it is a hand. We've all got one. Fold down your index finger and your middle finger. Yeah? So that, I'm going to do it this side. Your thumb is going to connect to your right nostril and your ring finger to your left. I'm going to demonstrate for anyone who's not done this before. You're going to inhale through the right for the count of 4. Closing down the left nostril with your ring finger. Inhale through the right nostril. Count of 4. Close the right nostril. Hold for a count of 2. Exhale left. And then inhale left, hold, exhale right. So let's all do that together. So here's your hand. Folding down folding down the index finger and the middle finger. Every time I do that, I get confused. It's because I have problems with left and right. Closing the left nostril with your ring finger. Let's inhale through the right. Inhale for a count of 4. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold it. 1, 2. Open up the ring finger. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left nostril. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril. Open the left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. Close the left nostril. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Hold. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2. Hold it. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Hold it. Close. 1, 2. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Hold your breath for 2. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the hand. Close down the eyes and just be still. Standing or sitting, be completely still. Tune in to the silence. What I didn't do today, you stay there, is I didn't mention that my request for you to stand during this process, because many of us spend 80% of our day sitting down. I'm repeating myself, I said this yesterday, I said it the day before. Standing up, I'm standing here, look, not sitting down. Getting ourselves moving around we should be doing that. Did you know this? You should be doing that 3 minutes out of every hour in the day. You should stand up and move around, because 80% of our waking hours we spend sitting down. I'm sure even many of us, we might be standing up now and moving around like me, but what we're probably going to do shortly after this is go over there and sit down for the rest of the evening. Maybe watch some TV, blah, 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 sit down, have some food, more sitting. And I find, and apparently this is a statistic, that we think, and we're very disillusional as a social breed. I'm trying not to hold that to. And what I mean by that is, when I just said to you, you sit down all day, most of us think, well, I haven't been sitting down all day, but you might have been sitting down for a couple of hours, and then you get up and make a cup of tea or go to the toilet or something like that. But it's not enough. It's not enough. We need to actively move around. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to do round 2 now, alternate nostril breathing. So I'm going to start from the beginning again. And because welcome, extra people. This is a hand. You've got one, and this is my one. Folding down. The middle finger and the ring finger. So you have, the middle finger and the index finger. There is some things that I can't do, and I'm very bad with my left and right as part of being dyslexic. So you've got your thumb for your right nostril and your ring finger for your left nostril. Hi, welcome. A couple of people have just joined, so we're doing alternate nostril breathing, cleansing our lungs and balancing the left and right hand side of the brain. So here we go. So closing, we're going to inhale. It's quite confusing when people send messages on this. So we're going to close our left nostril with our ring finger, and we're going to inhale through the right nostril for a count of 4. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril, hold it for 2. 1, 2. Open the left nostril, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left nostril, hold it for 2. Hold your breath for 2. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold your breath for 1, 2. Exhale left. Open the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. Hold it. 1, 2. Open the thumb. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Hold your breath. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold your breath for 2. 1, 2. Open the finger. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath for 2. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for those that have just joined, we're doing alternate nostril breathing. Closing the left nostril with your ring finger, inhaling through the right. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold the breath for 2. 1, 2. Open the finger. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really focus on the next couple of rounds. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold the breath for 2. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the hand. Closing down the eyes. Let the breath rest. This is where the magic happens. These resets in between sessions. So just let your breath rest. If you just joined us, thank you. And we're standing up for this exercise. This is my new thing. Just because at the weekend, while I'm explaining this, you guys can be as still as possibly can and keep your eyes closed. At the weekend, I listened to Radio 4's Just One Thing. And the Just One Thing at the weekend was about standing for 3 minutes every hour in your day. And this is really relevant to people that work at home or people that work in large offices, any offices where you feel as if you're pinned to your desk. You know, like your boss or your manager is going to say something if you get up and move across the floor to go somewhere. But when that happens next time, you can say to your boss or manager, actually, I've just discovered that I need to stand up 3 minutes out of every hour in my working day. See what they say then. Message me back about that because I'd love to know. So we're going to do one more round of alternate nostril breathing because this live class is live at 5. So what we're endeavoring to do in these 5 minutes is to switch up your mindset so that your evening begins, because 5 o'clock is a pivotal moment in the day, so that your evening begins on a positive note. You've done this deep breathing. If you've never done breath work before, you will be very, very surprised at what a powerful tool it is for anxiety, for brain fog, we all know that, for general clarity in our blood, and that improves our brain function. Oh, look at that. I've just recited off that massive list of really amazing things that can happen in this short breathing exercise. So let's do it together one more time. This is the confusing bit out of the whole thing. And by the end of these 2 weeks of every day doing alternate nostril breathing, I hope that we can master this. Because as I was saying earlier, in traditional yogic practices, you do the same postures over and over again, the same practice. It's actually the same in martial arts. You learn one pattern over and over and over again until you've mastered it. Only when you've mastered it and shown your teacher that you've mastered it will they say, yeah, you can go on. So, but what we do in Western yoga really now and Western practices, sacred arts, is we just continue, we continually mix it up. Not so much in more formalized practices like Tai Chi, I find, but in yoga, that certainly is the way that people practice. So here we go. Take your hand, any hand, your left or right, and fold down these 2 fingers, your index finger and your middle finger. You don't need those. You need your thumb and you need your ring finger. So you're going to start. So how it works is you inhale right, hold your breath, exhale left, inhale left, hold your breath, exhale right. So close the left nostril with your ring finger. And inhale for a count of 4 through the right. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close that nostril with your thumb. Just good. Hold the breath for a count of 1, 2. Open up the left nostril with your ring finger. Release it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. So both nostrils are closed now. 1, 2. It's quite fun. Open up your thumb. Open up the right nostril. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril with your ring finger. Hold your breath for 1, 2. Exhale right. Open up the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Close your eyes and really focus. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale right. Open up. Exhale. Open up the ring finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Open up the thumb. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really focus last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Here we go. Control that exhale. Open up the left, the ring finger. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the hands. Be still. Close down the eyes. And just spend a minute, just a minute, being absolutely still. Let the energy of your breath circulate around your body. Let that brain fog release and just have a sense now of balance. So what the alternate nostril breathing exercise is balancing the right and the left hand side of the brain at this pivotal moment in the day where thoughts, maybe it depends on what you're doing, whether you're using that more of your left side of the brain or using more of your right side of the brain today. But what happens at 5 o'clock and in the evening as the day comes evening, that's why wine o'clock is so popular. Wine o'clock is so popular because what people are doing is what we're doing now in a positive way, obviously, in a yogic way. And this is why I'm doing this, because I want to help and encourage you guys to have more tools in your self-care toolbox so that you go there as your default when you feel anxious and stressed. So that's the place that you reach for rather than the other stuff like the wine o'clock, etc., or the coffee or chocolate or sweets or all these sort of sensory stimulating stuff. Yeah, I'm not even going to call that food because it isn't. It's just stuff that we are very conditioned and defaulted on using that as our way of managing stress and anxiety. But what we're doing here is we are really managing it for real. And every day here at 5 o'clock, we're going to do this practice. So I'm just going to do it one more time because there is the lovely, my lovely Scottish Brigade have just joined on. So especially for them, we're going to go through the practice one more time. So hand folding down your index and your ring finger. You're going to use your thumb on your right nostril and your ring finger on your left nostril. We're going to start off by closing down the left nostril, inhaling through the right nostril for a count of 4. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Hold the breath for 2. 1, 2. Open up your left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left nostril. Hold your breath for a count of 2. 1, 2. Open up the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the thumb. Close the right nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Open up the left nostril, your ring finger. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Really control your breathing. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close that nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale right. Really control it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostril. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Open up the ring finger. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left nostril. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the hands. Be still. Close down the eyes. Well done, everyone. Just one further thing to say, and that is that this little session of self-care is on every day at 5 o'clock on here Monday to Friday, because as a service to you, as a service to me, as a service to our friends and family, because we're going to start our evening now in a much better place than we did before. It's great for me. I'm doing all these breathing exercises all the time. But seriously though, really enjoy your evening. And whenever you feel, we're going to master this, people. By the end of this week, we're going to be almost a master of the alternate nostril breathing. By the end of next week, for sure we are. We're going to really be able to, it's just going to be there all the time. So that when stress and anxiety and situations happen in your day where you might feel a bit like, oh, no, I'll just go and do some alternate nostril breathing and calm down and be able to think clearer about the situation at hand. Thank you, everyone. Have an absolutely wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more live at 5 for 5 pranayama. Thank you. Messages, please. Anything you want to ask me about yoga, breathing, or any related well-being stuff, just send me a message. Thank you. Bye. Oh, still going.